칠엔 화이팅.
Well, what a sight.
안녕하세요.
Beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. It's a good-looking cross. Vieira gets it away. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition, and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Pull it. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Drogba. Bale. Roberto Carlos. Pinches it off him. Rodri. Neymar.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Pull it. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Gnabry. And that's a throw-in. He has found a way through. That's a little off target. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodri. Messi touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And here's Shevchenko. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And they've switched it over to the other side. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, that's delightful. Maldini is there and he can get that clear. Gnabry, crossed in again. Oh, what a climb! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Maldini cuts out the pass, and it's Neymar. And it's Thuram. Pull it. Roberto Carlos. Well timed, excellent interception. And he thumps it clear. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Gnabry. Otto. That has not gone well. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. Bale. And that has put paid to that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And that's gone loose. And it's Neymar. Rodri, who does have an assist to his name. And here's
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Watch the screen for an
Any
information
strong opinions on the
bulletin
first
from
half?
regional police
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
South Korea come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Roberto Carlos. Out for a throw. Decent hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Rodri. Vieira. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
South Korea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Corner it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Araujo really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Maldini. Neymar. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Gnabry.
The attendance for this match was
That has been
29,813.
cut short.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Big chance! He scores! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22.
So that's two now without reply.
Number 9.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
27. Serginho.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that
Substitution in
was
progress.
not the case. Nicely weighted ball. He's got away. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's going to be another throw. Thuram. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Jordi Alba. Can he finish? Koller. And it's Neymar. No way through, so back it comes. Weghorst! And that is wildly off target.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Jordi Alba. That's Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get away here? Oh, that's fabulous. Weghorst. Jordi Alba. Now he's off and running. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. And he's being shifted off it. Eto'o. Vieira. And here's Jordi Alba. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Now it's Neymar.
That's good play from him.
And he's managed to get free. Lahm. Played in by Roberts. Big header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Just 5 minutes remaining now. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Neymar. And it's Lahm. Now it's Weghorst. Jordi Alba. Now, what about a counter-attack?
There will be 3 minutes added
Sports
time.
official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's found a way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Vieri. And there goes the final whistle. South Korea can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
And now, please turn
Any
to
reflections? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Gullit has given away a free kick. And it's Ronaldinho. Shevchenko. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, what can I say about this guy, Luis Suarez? An elite striker with an insatiable will to win, whether through that panache and
Hullet! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. And here's Hullet. Hullet. Now it's Hullet. That's a little off target. And the shot! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Messi. Shevchenko.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Luis Suarez. Thuram calmly anticipates. And it's Messi. Rodri. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he put it away? Goal!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Thuram. Here's Rodri. Neymar did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Shevchenko. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Veron. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ronaldinho. Thuram wins the duel this time. Good spot, he's seen the run. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodri has found the net here, of course. And here's Messi. Great hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Shevchenko actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And here's Messi. Ronaldinho, well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ronaldinho, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, sweet feet. Rodri. Veron.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pinches it off him. Vieira. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Has been indicated.
And that has been clubbed away. Now it's Hullet. He's got away. Skims one in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lovely feet. Shapes to shoot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
South Korea have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Neymar stood up well to him there. Shevchenko! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vieira is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Vieira. Ronaldinho. Good read, needed to be. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ronaldinho proves too strong. And here's Shevchenko. Veron.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Liverpool finding their passes. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Nesta plays a sharp little ball here. Messi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Ronaldinho. Rodri. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
And here's Ronaldinho.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Shevchenko has been caught there, it's a foul. Rijkaard is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Opportunity then to pull clear here.
Substitution on the field.
So, time for
Number
changes
4.
on both sides, actually.
Number 13, Neymar. Number 21, Messi. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 19,
Bale! And how good was that? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And this is getting better and better. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now...
Gavi! Oh, what has happened here?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gavi. Kimmich. Kubo. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? They are rampant. And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
South Korea grab a 3-goal lead. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. South Korea are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
There will be 3 minutes.
Oh, good
added
read.
time.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eto. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Ronaldinho. And the counter is on.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. South Korea can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside.
칠엔티 비만세 지렌님 화이팅 팀.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Rodri.
오치렌 TV.
Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's got away. Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, it could well turn out to be Tomiyasu, Peter, because I like the way he can switch between positions. We know he can play centre-back, he can play...
And Shevchenko! Bellingham. And it's played forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
He's had a shot! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Kaka usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko driving forwards. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kaká. Kaká unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Bobatov. Now the finish! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And it's Bayer Leverkusen who take the lead.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Bayer Leverkusen are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And now the breakaway. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaká. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. The less said about that pass, the better. Chance here to counter. Vieira. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. And he was quick to react. And it's Neymar. Now it's Hullet. Nesta. Kaká. Now it's Neymar. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Neymar. Kaká.
가교일 역시 다르다.
And they can counter.
하서지.
Now it's Hullet. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Messi, a player who needs...
마사카 조루사마.
And it's Vieira.
야스베이브의
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time.
잘 지내시제의 안 오십니까?
Well, they can break here. Kaká. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And here's Hullet. And he's been shifted off it. Neymar. Kaká.
몇 달 걸릴 듯셔 지금 기 모으고 있어요. 사업 준비 중인 것 때문에요.
He's picked his way through. And that should get the job done.
일 끝나고 잠깐 방송 보고 있습니다. 아, 바쁘시군요.
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
조만간 방에서 뵈어요.
Neymar with the short one. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now.
내내 기다릴게요.
They've played it short. And here's Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
7.
Rodri.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Vieira. And we've reached half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Neymar. And it's Hullet. This is a counter-attack chance for South Korea. For Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Now it's Hullet. Neymar gets a good foot in there. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Now it's Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, here's a chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly. South Korea still this single goal behind. South Korea do have a chance to counter here. Neymar being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Kaká's cross.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
60 minutes played. Rodri. Now it's Shevchenko. Rodri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks.
Hits one!
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Berbatov. Number 8, Maradona.
It's going to be another corner, I think.
Kaká.
Corner number 2 then.
Bellingham. Coming on
지레님 이기셨나요?
Because he was under pressure.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 30, Messi. Number 18.
Passing nice and big chance! He scores! Republic of Korea are all square. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And it didn't
지레님 하고 계시는구나 화이팅.
waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got...
Vieri! Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? Bullet. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neuer. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. That is a great pick out. This is promising. Nedved. Bale!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Fires it in low. And here's Eto'o, played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Played out to the left flank, and the counter is on. And there's green grass ahead of him. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now it's Messi. Just 5 minutes left. Neymar. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! And it's Gullit.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
화이팅.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Well, they could break here. It's a sharp pass. He is through here. Neymar. And that is that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
시청 감사합니다.
With a good mix of action
아이고 감사합니다.
points, and it ended with the right